There you go, man. Hey, let's get straight into it, man. So big trade happened. Carl Anthony Towns, DiVincenzo, a first round draft pick to the Knicks. Whoa. Yeah, Carl Anthony Towns, DiVincenzo, Julius Irvin, first round draft pick. Minnesota receives Julius Randle, DiVincenzo, first round draft pick. Knicks receive Carl Anthony Towns. Who y'all think won the trade?
I think the Knicks.
Wolves.
You said the Wolves. Will say Wolves. Jordan say Knicks. All right, wait, time out. Let's hit a Wolves. I want to hear why you think the Wolves won this one.
Okay, Dibs, by tradition, places people roughly 40 minutes a night. Do y'all think that Cat Wiz can survive a 82-plus game season running 40 minutes a night?
No.
Huh?
Carl Anthony Towns can't do that.
That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's a bad fit, but I'm saying they play 40 minutes a night. That's a lot of time.
Why you think the Wolves got it though?
Julius Randle, come on, I'm ready. Come on. Julius Randle is a good fit because he's a rebounder and he's kind of a 3-and-D guy a little bit. Which means he doesn't demand the ball as much as Cat, but he can score at the same efficiency rate while being a good defender, while being a great rebounder.
All right. So Jordan, why you think the Knicks won the trade?
I think Cat is a fit for them. They've been able to utilize Julius Randle within the last year or two. I think Cat would be a good fit. I think they gave up two good core pieces, but I don't know how Randle how look with the Wolves or whatnot. Them boys going with their core. Cat wasn't really the problem in the playoffs. The problem was more so Rudy Gobert. He was that's the matchup everybody wanted. Cat actually helped in and out.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what Julius Randle and then DiVincenzo, how you pronounce his name or whatnot, how that fit will work. I'm more for the man. Everybody come healthy or whatnot. I think it'll be a problem, man. I think the Knicks might be a problem. And that may be a piece that they really needed. They got a big now. That may be a piece. That's a good piece, bro.
I mean, they did have Mitchell. They had Mitchell in there, but he was hurt a lot. Heart
That's a good piece, bro.
No, I'm not saying how I feel towards the situation. I feel like both teams lost. I feel like they never really gave the Nova Knicks a real good chance. And then I feel like maybe Carl Anthony Towns could have probably, like I said, give it to the trade deadline, went into the post more. Because remember, like towards the playoffs when it was like, yo, utilize the post, use your post game. He started using his post game more. So I feel like they really didn't give the second go around a chance and even see the Nova Knicks at its strength. But because of the CBA and all that, I know that the Timberwolves didn't want to go into that tax bracket and pay those taxes. So they had to pick either Rudy Gobert or Carl Anthony Towns. Because remember, with the new CBA rules, that's why the Suns are where they are. They can't build around 3 max contracts. You only have 2 max contracts. So it is what it is, man. I mean, this is the thing about September 27th. Last year, the Dame trade happened that same day last year. Same day last year, Dame trade happened. Dame traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, playoffs. Like I said, we'll see, man. Basketball. Put the ball in the hoop. We'll see how it goes from there, man. Other crazy topics going on, man. What you think about the Canelo fight that happened? How you feel about that fight? Did you see the fight?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't watch it, because of the time zone. I caught the highlights.
I ain't
I
watching.
mean, it wasn't nothing surprising, you know. Canelo's, cherry picking his opponents, man. That's just what it is. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you got to take one of them fights. Take that Terrence Crawford fight and take that Benavidez fight and call it a day, bro. If you're really the best, take them 2 fights and call it a day. Just like I feel like Terrence Crawford, it's too, man. This shit, I don't know, bro. Like, it's not, I don't know. I do know. I'm tired of that shit with boxing. Like, what do I get from fighting this person? What the fuck do you mean? What do you get from fighting them? Everybody wants you to fight them, so fight them, bro. Like, what is the fuck is the issue? Like, I don't understand, man. It's kind of getting repetitive and repetitive. It's what he young and up and coming, motherfucker. If you lost and then if you lost a fight and then you wanted to take a break from boxing and the young nigga come and get the belts or whatnot, you're going to be the one in line. I want to fight that young. I want him. I don't care that he's young. This and that. Like, you gonna want to fight him. So like motherfuckers like y'all, they robbing the fans of the best fight. Terrence Crawford should fight Boots. Point blank. Period. Just do it. If you feel it, and they love to say I could beat him. That's nothing. That's that. What does that mean, bro? That don't like if you feel that way, go ahead and wipe your plate. But I hate when I see, like boxers, they'll say shit like Canelo. He'll say, "What do I get from fighting Benavidez? It'll have to be for 2 million." And then you go fight Berlanga. What the fuck? Like, it's backwards. Like, that shit is backwards as fuck. And they do it often. Like, and honestly, right now, like, I'm starting to look at Tank a little. Come on now. Like, don't, because I'm hearing that he's about to fight Lamont Roach. That's a possible fight. Like, what does that fight do for you? Like that fight don't. You said what?
Oh, Tank fighting that guy.
Yeah, that's Tank versus Lamont Roach. I guess he's from DC or whatnot. What does that fight really, do for you? Like,
Yeah, no.
Shakur fight. And I understand. Go ahead.
So the thing with Tank's situation is pretty it's understandable, but not, because Tank doesn't want to move to 140, and all the people from his era or class or whatever is at 140. So
them niggas, let me tell you something. Let me not to cut you off, bro. Them niggas like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, that was at 130, and we've talked about it before, were weight bullies. Point blank, period. Is no way, like, here's what it is. Fight at 135, and then you have a bad performance at 35 and decide, I think I'm gonna just go to 140. Fight at like, damn, I need to move up to 147. That fast, it don't happen like that. You were abusing the way you was taking advantage of those smaller opponents and beating them. And when Tank comes along and he puts rehydration clauses on it, now he's the bad guy. But these niggas are talking about, Garcia talking about 147. Or whatnot. You know what I mean? These are Mario Barrios is at 147 now, right?
Yeah.
These are big niggas, bro. Like, bro, niggas don't know, bro. Tank a little dude.
Yeah. And
so I don't know. That's my opinion. I just feel like man, motherfuckers is scared to fight each other. Like, motherfuckers is scared to lose. That's why I respect Ryan Garcia. I respect people like Caleb Plant that want to fight, the best of the best. Yeah, Caleb Plant lost to Canelo and Berlanga, but he won't scared to take on that fight.
Benavidez?
Huh?
Benavidez?
Yeah, Benavidez, my bad. Yeah, like, he wasn't scared to take on that fight. Like, hey, let's go. Let's get the fans, what they want. And he didn't just fold. Like, he gave a good fight. So, like, that's why I respect Caleb Plant. Like, no funny shit. Like,
nah,
he gonna hook. He calling out Charlo. He calling out, Berlanga. Like, my boy want to fight. You know what I mean? You have to respect that. Or whatnot. Even Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia wanted the Tank fight. He got the Devin Haney fight. Like, bro, like, niggas ain't like, I respect fighters like that. I don't know.
I have a question. You a big UFC fan, and I'm not. I said I watch little things from UFC. Two questions actually. Do you think what's this, the style bender dude, Ariel Adesanya? Do you think he should retire? And are you excited for that John Jones fight coming up?
So Israel, I don't think he should retire. He's only lost what? He lost to
Big three.
Jan, then he lost to Pereira, and then he lost his last fight to Dricus. The
Yeah.
fight he lost to Dricus just now, he was winning the whole fight. He just one wrong movement, and he ended up getting submitted. When he fought Pereira, he was winning the whole fight. It's just at the very end of the fight, Pereira just was like, "Fuck it, I ain't got nothing to lose." And Pereira's a naturally big dude too, and he pulled up on him, and then Jan he moved up weight to fight Jan. So like I don't feel like he should. I don't feel like he should retire. People feel like you should retire once you lose. Like, nah, bro. Like, oh, and then he lost. I'm sorry, and he lost to Sean Strickland. That was a different fight. That was just a different style that he wasn't ready for. Sean Strickland, like nah, there's a lot of guys in these divisions that he could still beat. Okay, just because you're not the champion, you should retire.
No, I just was asking.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you, but that's been a thing. Like just because you're not the champion no more, you lost. People, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you. All right, let me give you this example. If I'm the champion, right, for 5 years, let's say, and you a fighter, and you up and coming, like, and you climbing the ranks, are you only focused on the next opponent that you fighting, or are you focused on the next opponent, but are you also looking at the champion, studying his game, so when that time comes, when you get that call, you're ready to, you already know, have a game plan for that person. And that's what it is. That's the hard part about being a champion for so long. You the person that they studying. You know what I mean? They know he's not that good of a wrestler. He hasn't been in really wrestling matches like that. So they're gonna take him down. They're gonna beat him. They're gonna press him like. So yeah, no, I don't think he should retire. And then John Jones, yeah, I'm excited. John Jones, my favorite fighter. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited, but I do also know he's getting older. I think he got a few more challenges he has to knock out as far as in he got to beat Stipe, and then when he beats Stipe, either fighting Pereira or Aspinall. I feel like Pereira is the bigger fight. Aspinall is the more scarier fight. So yeah, man, it's I'm happy about it. That's my guy. So yeah.
But it also goes well. I did a lot of. I'm everywhere. AJ got knocked out. Wilder got knocked out. Everyone's telling them to retire. Me personally, I think that they should fight because they both just came off a loss. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, go for it. Why not? Why not? Unless Deontay Wilder feel like he want to retire, why not? They was gonna make that fight before. That was the fight to make before, but Wilder lost to I think Zhang or Joseph Parker. But that was the fight they was gonna make. Why not make it? Fuck it. It's boxing, man. Make it happen. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Hell, make Wilder and Ngannou. Make shit happen. Fuck it. Let's get this money. Let's entertain these people. I'm gonna watch. You know how many motherfuckers gonna tune in to watch Wilder versus Deontay Wilder? I mean Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. They're not thinking, they just got knocked out. I don't care to watch that shit. Them niggas trash. I don't care. Niggas gonna watch that shit.
I agree. That's why I asked that because a lot of people are like,
well, watch it? Would you go watch it?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's why I asked because a lot of people are saying after AJ got knocked out, they was like, man, he need to retire. He don't got that, the thing, but they're saying like the guy that he fought knocked him out in sparring. So, yes, sparring and fighting is two different atmospheres, but obviously it translated for that. So,
they heavyweights too, man. They shit different weights.
That's what I'm saying. And then, so yeah, man. So like you said, we talked about the trade basketball season coming up, and basketball.
Wait, hold on real quick.
Go ahead, go ahead. I want to hear.
Let's stay May quick.
You said what?
I'm gonna stay on MMA and boxing real quick. Who do you think should be the next opponent for Devin Haney? Wait, I'm gonna reverse that. How do you feel about Devin Haney's comments Andre Ward's podcast when he asked him what did he feel like he did wrong in the fight against Ryan Garcia?
I think he's very PR trained. He said what he said how it was. That's another thing. I have to do my research. Hold on. Because they
You didn't
just
see
said,
it?
I see it, but hold on. They just said a tweet came out or a news article just came out that there was no oxazine in Ryan Garcia's blood. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know if it's real. I gotta look that up and see. But if there was no drugs in it and that happened, that's a bad look. That's one. Two, I think
Go ahead.
I think honestly, I think he just didn't want to tell the people he was weight training. He made 140 with no problem. He beat Progress, and then he went back to 140, and it didn't work for him. And he was weight trained, and that's why Ryan came up higher and off of weight and paid the fine because he's gonna go in there weight trained. He's gonna go in there tired. He can't make 140. It was all a master plan on Ryan's behalf. I feel like he was just PR trained. He said what he had to say at the moment. Do I believe it? Do I think he trained for the hook? Probably. But honestly, me, like the way he was moving, and even when you seen Haney on his ass, like he didn't look the same with Progress. Now, the thing with Progress was in the state of Nevada where they fought, you have to be 50% of body fat or something, and Devin Haney was over. They still let him fight. So he was over. So he can't make 140. So either way, when he fought Progress, he was 50% over. And there's people that put that out there. So he can't make 140. He needs to be at 147. Like you said, weight. But I feel like he said the right situation and be PR trained. Like I did everything I could do. I just that day he was the better fighter. And who do I think he should fight next? I think he should just go to 147. I think he should take a couple fights at 147. I don't think 140 is for him. I think he should fight 147 because you got Fedora, you got the what's Tim Tszyu, you got Fedora, or is that 154?
That's 154.
Oh, that's whoever that
147 is Boots.
Boots.
That nigga don't want that smoke. We can just go. Look, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of them niggas, he don't want that smoke with Boots, bro.
I mean,
you thought Ryan Garcia was something, bro? Boots will beat the shit out of Devin. I'm listening, bro. Listen, man. You thought Lomachenko was whooping his ass? Boots will dog, bro.
I'm not saying
that's a big fight.
That is a great big fight, but
that's not a comeback fight because that's a risky fight that I'm gonna bet my money on Boots.
No, at 147, he would have to take 2 fights at 147. So he have to take two. He have to take a like he did for 140. I don't think he'll jump straight into it like how he did for 140 and 40 pro race. I don't think he would do that. I think he'll take like a fill out fight for 147, then another like an interim belt type fight, and then go for the thing like the number one's contender, and then go for the belt. But I don't think he'd jump into 147 and be like, yeah, I'm gonna fight Boots. I don't think he would do that. I think the next fight Devin Haney will take is Liam Pyro, and I think Devin Haney beats him. I like Liam Pyro, but I think Devin Haney beats him.
So the comments that he made on Andre Ward, my opinion was no accountability. Because I feel like he was waiting on an excuse, bro. And I'm gonna be real, we talked about this before. I'm gonna say it again. Ryan Garcia did nothing spectacular that night. He caught him with a left hook. The left hook that everybody knows is coming. He caught him with it soon as the first round started. Boom. Nigga went limp. Legs went limp. You know what I mean? So it's not like, so for you to say, I did everything right. No, you didn't, because as soon as the fight started, you got rocked and was about to go down. You didn't do everything right, bro. Like, let's just be real. I could see if Ryan Garcia was just, dog walking him out there. But it was times where Ryan Garcia got sluggish and he got tired.
It's true. Nah, you not lying.
So it's like, don't sit here and say, I did everything I can, but it's hard to beat somebody when they doping. No. What you wanted was to go in, you wanted to beat him. And then you would have tried to say, and he was on drugs, and he was on this, and that. That's what you wanted, to make you look bigger than what it was. But when he came in there and he did what he did, now is, now it's, I did, I don't know what went wrong. No, bro, you wasn't ready. That left hook was faster than what you trained for. You thought that you could outbox that left hook. And it ain't that. He thought he was Tank. And it won't there. And Tank don't get it twisted. Tank got caught with that left hook.
And got hit, yeah.
A couple times in that fight. Mm-hmm. But it was like, okay, like, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, bro. Like, he wanted to say he was on drugs and he came over overweight and I still beat him. And it didn't happen, bro. So as far as in his comments, I feel like he didn't really take accountability, especially since I did everything right. And maybe you did do everything right. Maybe you just couldn't beat him.
Thanks.
But Osterin, I looked up Osterin. It's not something that's just gonna make you, it's not like steroids that's just gonna make you, that shit is to like heal like a bone to like, that's like cancerous or whatnot. That's what that shit is for. It's not to like, make you,
it's not an enhancement drug.
It's not an enhancement drug. That's why they had so much. That's why that shit was so confusing. Like, well, do we, use this, or do we fucking say, he's banned this and that? That's why they was trying to figure it out. But Devin Haney was trying to put so much pressure on them to get his undefeated shit back. Fuck undefeated, bro. Like, nigga, get rid of this nigga. But he wanted that. I want my O back. You can't take back what we saw, bro.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
You can't, bro. You can't take back what we saw. I know what I saw. I don't know if you saw what I saw, but I just saw a left hook, and I just saw that Ryan Garcia rushing him. I feel like he could have got out the way, but he didn't. I saw the first round, Ryan Garcia ran up to him, left hook, waka. Them legs, that's what I saw. You can't take that out of my mind. He didn't have no extra skill that we haven't saw Ryan Garcia with. Saw him do some new shit. Oh, man, he just looked super explosive. Nah, he was catching that nigga.
So how do you feel about the lawsuit that Devin Haney has filed a lawsuit towards?
I think that ego hurt, man. I think his ego hurt, bro. You gotta think, bro. You lost to somebody that was out partying, drinking, drunk as fuck every day during training camp. Didn't really take training. Bro, I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like Ryan Garcia took that training camp serious like he should have?
Nah.
Like he did Tank?
Nah, yeah, Tank, he had to cut the weight, keep the weight.
He wanted that win.
And he had to cut the weight, keep the weight, and then spar, because one of the sparring partners, Tank, one of the sparring partners.
Look,
he's like, yeah.
That nigga wanted that win. He wanted to win that shit. It was points of that fight where it was points of that, like the lead up. I'm kind of looking like, I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. He didn't train the same way for Tank that he did for Devin.
Nah, yeah.
Because I feel like if he would have, it would have been worse.
I don't think it would have been. It would have never been something spectacular. For one, he would have never got sluggish, and two, he would have looked like how he did versus Duarte. Remember he fought Duarte?
Yeah.
Garcia, and he didn't do well except for whatever the Philly shell, aka the Tootsie
Yeah,
Roll.
yeah. But
Besides,
I honestly feel like if he trained 100%, bro, I think he would have put Devin out.
like why
He got sluggish like 3-4 rounds, bro.
it was bad, man. I don't know, man. That's boxing is in a boxing right now. Talking to my homeboy Weez, I said boxing right now is in a weird space because social media, not boxing, just into the arts industry in general, from music to boxing, anything that has to do with arts. The social media glance pushes these people. Like right now, it's at a standstill because we need good prospects, and there's not really no good prospects, bro. They hyping up these people, social media. They hyping up these people, and social media is giving these guys. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not hating on nobody. Get your money, but they put these guys in these positions to win. To when they now starting to fight the big fights in the boxing situation, it's not working. Also switching gears to music. They putting these TikTok videos out and they got this one hit. And then when you listen to an album or you look for these guys 2 years from now, they're not having those that same effect. It's just I feel like a lot of one hit wonders are made now more than when we were coming up growing up. And even the one hit wonders that we have, that's timeless one hit wonders, bro. Jaquan, Tipsy, Smiles and Southside, Tell Me, like those is timeless one hit wonders. Like the one hit wonders now, like you hear it, you just like, that's cool. Oh, yo, I remember that song that was hot. And it's like it don't really have no real replay value. Like you hear it, like, you know, like that's me as a person. Like I said, even for boxing, like you had the other dude, the big baby guy. He was fighting, and then when he went into the heavyweights to start fighting people with names, he got knocked out. So, and he was an up and coming prospect. So I feel like right now I feel like boxing's at a standstill because we're waiting for the up. The only prospect that we called, me and my homeboy, that we called that was correct was Frank Martin. Frank Martin, he was like, yo, he got it. He got it. He fought Tank. He fought Tank. Of course he's
I gotta
going.
disagree with you, but go ahead. Nah, continue.
Nah, he fought Tank. Of course he's going to lose. But every other fight that they put in front of him where he was fighting, he fought a guy on PBs and he won. Feel me? Like he put the good fights in front of him and he has performed and won. You say you
I put Keyshawn Davis over Frank Martin.
okay, but once
And that's a good fight. I'm putting Keyshawn over him, bro.
that's a good fight. I mean,
I think Keyshawn to give him the business, bro.
I don't know. I would say it just depends who wanted more that night. It just depends who won. Because Frank Martin, the thing with Frank Martin, right, is that I don't know. It's like you see his fights and he can move, he can jab, he could do the boxing things. And Derrick Jones is a great trainer, obviously. Champions. He got champions, he's done things or whatever. So obviously, but the thing with that situation, I feel it's like Keyshawn Davis is great, but I feel like he has to get tested just a little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. But he's at the 135. So, and who got all the belts for the 135?
Nobody.
Tank? Well, nobody.
And they got all the belts.
Well, he got 2, 3. He got 2, 3. That was the fight for the Frank Martin.
He got 2.
He got 2, and then
Shakur got 1, and Zepeda got the other one.
Zepeda?
Yeah.
Nobody's one of them. Oh no. Oh yeah, Loma didn't. No, Loma got it. Oh no.
Loma don't got do he?
I think it's Loma. I think Tank got it. Loma got
Loma has one. Loma got the one from Frank. Okay, he got 1. Yeah, I think Loma has 1.
I think Tank got it. Loma got one. Shakur and Zepeda. Those are the 4 belts.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is get Keyshawn Davis. He's actually fighting November 8th in Norfolk. I'm gonna be there. He's fighting Lemos. He's gonna win that fight for sure. He also got Dula Mason on that card. It's gonna be a good card. You give him, he win this fight. I think the fight to make next for him is Frank. If he win this fight, I feel like that'd be a big fight. He beats Frank. Hey man, I think Tank will fight him. I think Tank will fight him.
No, Tank, yeah, Tank said he'll fight. So, and Tank for Frank Martin. Tank for Frank Martin. Tank will fight Keyshawn Davis. Tank is, I don't think Tank, after the Frank Martin fight, I feel like
I think Keyshawn is a harder fight for Tank than Frank Martin too.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude.
I mean, at the end of the day, does Tank win? Yeah. It just depends. Like, I just like you said in the past recording, the only thing that beats Tank is a decision. So that's all you gotta do.
Look, I don't feel like Tank is gonna retire undefeated.
So who? Tank retire?
I don't feel like he's gonna retire undefeated.
I do. I think he's gonna. I think he gets. I think he doesn't even go to like high double digits because he's at 32, 30.
31, 32.
So I think he goes to like 36, 37.
Yeah, he ain't got that much fights left. I just don't see it.
You think someone beats him?
Unless he like picks certain opponents. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be that one person that's gonna box him. I think it's gonna be somebody we don't expect. I don't think Shakur beats him. I think Shakur gonna be scared of that power. And once he feel that power, he's gonna run from it. And he's gonna scare the exchange with him. I don't think that's gonna be as big as the fight as everybody think it is. Like,
yeah, I don't want it. I think the only person that can come close to it, and they're gonna be like, nah, will probably be a good, and I'm not trying to disrespect the age of the time, a good, great trained Lomachenko.
For sure.
Because his angles, his punch percentage, and all that. But this is the thing that people are going to be upset with. They're saying, oh, now Tank wants to fight Lomachenko when he's old, blah, blah, duck. But Lomachenko just had one of the highest punch percentages fights versus Kambosos, even though you can say Kambosos is trash.
It's because they know he's going to lose the Tank.
Yeah.
And Tank wasn't ducking Lomachenko. Tank was managed by Floyd Mayweather. They picked his fights for him.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of the things, like I said, by me, I'm not upset, bro. Like I said, me personally, I like I said, we just gotta find a new prospects, man. I think Frank Martin's one of them. Keyshawn Davis is another one. I think it's just one of them it's at a game where it's like
135 getting spooky, I ain't gonna lie.
It's at a reset button. 135, 154 with Fedora. We got Fedora, Spence, Crawford. 154 looks good. 147, not really. I mean, if all those guys from 140 go to 147, then probably. But I don't want to see Teofimo Lopez and Spence fight. I mean, not Spence and Crawford fight. I don't want to see that. Honestly, I don't.
Theo will lose to a lot of these niggas, bro.
I don't think.
You know how I feel about Theo.
I don't think it would be bad. I think he's not.
What would be bad? Him against Crawford?
No, not him against Crawford would be bad. Talking about him versus like the other people. Like, okay, him versus Boots.
Theo versus Boots.
It wouldn't be bad. I think Boots will beat him, but it won't be like it'll be like Boots beat him, bro. It wouldn't be like, yeah, Boots fuck beat him up. I think Boots will beat him like, yeah, Boots beat him, bro. Boots beat him because
I think Boots will beat the shit out of him.
Because they're both come forward boxers. So it's not like they're gonna move around.
Oh, Boots strong, bro.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying Boots is not strong. I like Boots. shout out to Philly. We got all the good fighters in that situation. But I feel like I said boxing just needs more prospects, bro. It's not. It's at a standstill right now because everybody's like,
It's not even that they don't even got prospects, though, bro. It's that they don't want to fight each other.
and yeah, that's the main part. They don't want.
It's to the point the young prospects don't want to fight each other.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
That's crazy, bro.
But it's one of those things. It's the
They need Dana White.
Nah, hell nah. They got it's really the Floyd Mayweather stigma and the social media stigma.
They need niggas like Dana and Turkey.
Nah, bro. Like
Well, what?
People cause bro, okay, they know if they had someone, right, running the boxing game, like no promoters, just one person in charge of the whole situation. Nah, bro. Cause it won't. Nah, bro. Only reason why I say no is because, like, when it is Sonya lost, not this one, the last one, where he lost, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's trash. Oh my god." I was like, "Bro, the man fought 6 times, bro. He didn't get no rest. The man fought 6 times in 2 years. He was like fighting, fighting, fighting." That's what I'm saying. Like, you had someone there, like Tank just fought what, like April? February, Tank could be fighting right now in September. Like, if you had someone there to make those fights, like the fights will happen, would they be good or not? We don't know. But that's why now everybody's like, yeah, I don't want to fight if I'm not getting paid. And that's why Turkey Al-Hashish got involved. And now, like I said, that has the game upside down because it's like you have a man willing to pay y'all to fight. Eastside Cruz and Rio. But now look, Eastside Cruz lost, and now the Tank fight not happening. So it's like, is it good for the sport? Is it bad for the sport? You know what I mean? Because it's like, because if Eastside Cruz and Rio never fought, Tank probably could have fought Eastside Cruz in December, even though he don't like fighting in December because of his birthday. Or this fight that he's picking home, he would have fought Eastside Cruz. But because of the Ryan fight, he's like, I'll fight him. But you know, he just came off a loss. I came off a win. And now everybody's like, oh, well, he should have wasted money on Eastside Cruz, fight the Ryo guy. Look what he did. So it's like, I don't know, like Turkey Alice is like, is he helping the sport? Is he damaging the sport?
Yeah, I feel like he is because he giving the fans fights that we want to see, bro. Niggas got to see Fury versus Usyk again. We got to see Bivol versus Beterbiev. Yeah, bro, we saw like nigga is making the fight happen. So I don't think he's hurting the fight. I think that he putting pressure on these niggas because now it's point where okay, I got the money. So y'all was saying there was money issues. It ain't no money issues. What you want? You want 100 million? I'll give you 100 million. Now what? You want to fight? Oh no, I don't want to fight. I just don't. So you really is ducking. The nigga offered Canelo some